My name is David Grothus. Today's date is May 18th of 2017. I wrote something I think you might find very interesting. The title of my speech today is the federal government doing their legal duty to enforce federal law? If Trey Gowdy, the Oversight Committee chairman for the House of Representatives, did not have Obama impeached for his failure to enforce federal law regarding each and every individual who had violated federal law by crossing our borders without documentation, and now President Trump has disregarded his duty to enforce federal law when it is broken by every single illegal alien. We have no one enforcing federal law in the United States right now. No one is being held accountable. 10 million illegal aliens walking around the United States with no intention of leaving, and the leader of the federal government failing his duty to prosecute individuals who have violated federal law. There are 100,000 National Guardsmen doing nothing right now and collecting a paycheck monthly. 50,000 American police officers collecting a paycheck monthly. 150,000 Army and 100,000 Marines standing ready to do something and getting paid to do nothing. Go figure. They're trained and prepared to do something, and they're doing nothing. What is more important than protecting domestic tranquility from lawbreakers? What is more important than maintaining civic order in communities across the nation? Americans who pay taxes to government leaders expect those who receive their hard-earned taxes to do a job by enforcing the laws that Congress has passed. How can any American go to work and then pay leaders to do a job and then find out their daughter was killed by an illegal alien, like Mr. Steinle? One homicide of one American woman, Kate Steinle, is forgotten about by the general public and every congressman. Nothing has changed after her homicide concerning the breach of a legal duty by these public leaders. The mayor of San Francisco is guilty. The sheriff of San Francisco is guilty. The governor of California is guilty. And the former President Obama is guilty for failing to do their duty to have illegal aliens held accountable. These leaders took an oath to defend and uphold the Constitution. And the negligence of these people have caused an American citizen to die. No one is held accountable. No one lost their jobs. No one was sent to prison. And no one has been impeached. Here are my honest questions to you, the American citizen, taxpayers, fathers, mothers, and young people. Number one, why do you accept someone who violates their oath of office? Number two, why do you accept police officers not detaining illegal aliens? Number three, why do you accept sheriffs and deputies not detaining every single illegal alien? Number four, why do you accept public leaders to breach their legal duty, their constitutional duty to enforce the law and still carry a badge and wear a police uniform? Why do you accept the governor of California should not have every illegal alien detained and deported? Why do you accept the president to not have every illegal alien detained and deported? How can there be domestic tranquility without enforcement of federal law? How can there be common defense without the enforcement of federal law? Here are my thoughts about today's news events. Number one, President Trump has already broken federal law by attacking Syria without a declaration of war and a 2/3 majority vote of the House of Representatives. Number two, President Trump is not a lawyer. Number three, President Trump does not know the Constitution. Number four, President Trump does not have the authority to not have every single illegal alien detained and deported. He did not make a new law to allow him to only enforce areas of federal law that he liked. Number five, someone hacked into the Democratic Party and revealed only conversations that were private in nature but were made public. Nothing was fabricated about what was revealed. Therefore, there was no crime committed that could be prosecuted. The Democratic Party is made up of citizens. The Democratic Party is not a business. The Democratic Party has no standing in a court of law. Hillary Clinton lost the election. Number 6, both former Attorney Generals Eric Holder and Comey had knowledge of federal law being broken by individuals and failed to enforce the law against those individuals. I'm talking about former President Obama and President Trump right now. Former President Obama did not enforce federal law by having every single illegal alien detained and deported, and his Attorney General Eric Holder did not prosecute him, and Congress did not impeach him. President Trump has broken federal law by attacking Syria without a 2/3 vote from the House of Representatives and a declaration of war against the nation of Syria. Comey did not prosecute him for his unconstitutional actions, and Congress has not impeached him. My question to you is, why not? American citizens are going to work and paying taxes to a government that is not doing their legal duty. They are breaching their legal duty, and no one is holding them accountable. There are 50 governors, 100 senators, 450 representatives, 100,000 National Guardsmen, 100,000 men in the Army, 100,000 Marines, 50,000 men in the Navy, 25,000 men in the Air Force, and one president, all getting a paycheck from 300 million honest law-abiding Americans, and they're not enforcing federal law. That is quite puzzling to me. My question to you, the American citizen, is why do you put up with so much breach of duty when that duty is mandatory? Unconstitutional decisions that affect your personal safety and security. Do you want security? Do you want civic order? Do you want government leaders to enforce the law? Do you want change? My solution today is, I would like for you to write or call your congressman and tell them to enforce federal law at all times, or stop collecting a paycheck for not doing what they have a legal obligation and duty to do. George Washington said, "Stay out of foreign entanglements." Now that was the first president of the United States. He said, "Stay out of foreign entanglements." Our current president is not listening or remembering or recalling or taking this to heart concerning George Washington's statement regarding stay out of foreign entanglements. Taxation without representation is why Americans revolted against the King of England. Wake up, Americans. Wake up, Americans. Wake up, Americans, from your sleep today. Get busy. Do something. And have a great day.